Is this idea present in the modern church today? No-ish. Because I don't think that anyone is a Gnostic today, meaning I don't think that the church teaches that the physical world is evil. However, I do think we tend to view the things of the physical world as lesser. Like, I've heard many sermons in my life about things like Bible study and prayer and spiritual qualities. I've never heard pastors talk about like cooking good food and like a theology of food. You know what I mean? Like, we don't talk a lot in the church about, exercise, about sex, about just physical things. We don't talk about that stuff. And I think some of that is like, we sort of assume that it's less than. Now again, I don't think we have a formally Gnostic viewpoint. Like, the spiritual realm is good and virtuous and wonderful, and everything physical is evil and you should avoid it. But we sometimes kind of act like that. We combine the idea with the physical world is lesser with a fear of ever committing any sin at all. And what we end up sort of doing is either neglecting a proper teaching on the physical life that God has given us, or in worse places, we actually do this sort of Gnostic thing. So the so-called purity movement, for example. I say so-called because I don't even know what that term, it means lots of different things depending on who's using it. But I know there are churches who are teaching young people, their basic teaching on sex has been, it's dirty, don't do it. Like, that's their basic teaching. Then that young person gets married and they have no idea what to do. They have no idea. And maybe even worse than that, they're riddled with anxiety and worry because now every time that they are thinking about like this marital conjugal rights, it's racked with doubt and guilt and a feeling of being dirty. Now that's a fundamentally Gnostic view. Does this make sense? We tracking?